Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. So Solana did hold the previously communicated micro support area, broke above initial resistance, broke above the trend channel now as well, all of which is additional confirmation that we are in this yellow scenario. As you know from previous updates, the thesis is that a larger degree fourth wave bottomed on the 5th of August. And yes, of course, you know, a deeper pullback was also possible, but then just in an extended wave 2, which again is part of the same idea, the same thesis that the fourth wave bottomed already. At least, you know, as long as we are holding above the August low, that's going to be the idea until we see strong signals that this is not the case. I mean, this is what we go with. We try to stay in the trend or we go with the trend as long as it's easy to do so. And the structure, however, isn't easy. It's not an easy one to track because we have a 1-2 setup and the third wave could still be unfolding, but it's all part of a larger diagonal pattern. If this is the correct assumption, which I'm again going with, as long as the swing low is holding from Tuesday the 5th. The next upside targets, now that we are following this yellow scenario, next upside resistances 196, 197. So around $196 we've got this previous swing high, actually rather 195 maybe, but it's where the green line is located. It's just a structural resistance level, which however matches quite well an important Fibonacci extension, which is the 123.6 extension at 196.96. So I mean, ideally, if this really is wave 5 of C of 3, it would push a little bit higher. And that's just because overall for a third wave, I'd like to see normally the price get to the 138% extension. That's at $208.59. And we haven't reached it yet. So that would be ideal. And then we can add support for the wave 4. The thing is though, if this really is a 5-wave move, I'm not entirely sure. We have to see if this 5-wave move is going to be wave 1 of 5 or if it's going to complete all of wave 5 in this cycle. Yeah, that will depend on how the microstructure is extending. And because this is a diagonal pattern to the upside, I can tell you that it is likely going to morph a lot. It's likely going to change a lot. And we haven't got 5 waves up yet. So I would need at least the wave 3 to finish. That's the internal 5th wave in wave C of 3 to finish, and then another 4-5 pattern. So as long as support levels are holding, the focus is on higher. I will add the next support area for this wave 4 to the chart when it's reasonable to do so. It kind of makes sense now because this is now in line with what Bitcoin is doing broadly, but Bitcoin is also forming likely an extension in wave C of 3. It kind of makes sense. And then another 4-5 pattern they could do that together. So if you watch the Bitcoin video, then you likely know what I'm referring to. And just note that we're now reaching the next resistances after the price reacted to support. So it basically is running from support to the next Fibonacci targets. And it was quite a distance it's covered now overnight pretty much. But again, that's not a surprise given that we talked about that in our Sunday member live stream, that if Trump wins, there's likely going to be a bit of a positive sentiment boost, even if just short term in crypto. And so that's not unexpected. Also, that volatility we've seen is, yeah, you have to expect it in such a week. And bear in mind, later in the week, we also have the interest rate decision. So just note that next upside levels are here on the chart. They were already mentioned. And the key support is the last swing low. I mean, that's the last key level now we can use, $155.85. There's no other support level I can offer now until we form a top. Then I can put the support onto the chart for this internal 4th wave. That's the update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.